Everybody should add their own music, but this is my marketing page as it starts off with 540. So just imagine you're driving down the interstate, and at the side of the interstate, there's an enormous billboard. And all it says is 540. And, over the next, week, you'll see this 540 a number of times. I stole this. This has been used as a marketing campaign by somebody else, giving you just a cryptic thing, a one word. In this case, it's a number with no context. It's just the content. The content is 540. A number, it's a number, but you don't know what it's related to. There's no context. So, it sticks in your brain. It gets through the clutter because it's like 540. It's like that's non sequitur in Latin. Non sequitur means it doesn't make any sense to me. Other than it says 540, but, related to 540, the speed limit, or, I don't know. No idea. So anyways, the next week they changed the billboard, and you drive by, and the billboard's been changed to this one, Galactic Law. 540, and you're going to go, ooh, this is a new movie. The movie's going to be called Galactic Law, and then there's some other subtitle, or it's a new character is going to be called 540. Galactic Law. I got to keep an eye out for this one. I'm going to go home on YouTube and look for the trailer. Okay, then you go home with the trailer, and I don't know, if I was smart and I was running a whole campaign, I would have a trailer for Galactic Law. So anybody who wants to make that, put it up there, Galactic Law 540, feel free to do it. Okay, next one we're going to do, and a week later, we're going to do 540 and a description of the context. The context of 540 is called the scale of human consciousness, and you can go on the internet and find out all kinds of information about that. David R. Hawkins is the best teacher. Not necessarily. He was a bit old-timer. Aaron Abke is much newer. Aaron Abke, A-B-K-E. Anyways, both those guys teach this kind of stuff. Aaron Dowdy also teaches this stuff. And it's called unconditional love. It's called higher love, or agape. Those are other names. 540, it means you need to be, according to the law of the galaxy, you need to be at 540 or higher on the scale of human consciousness. Remember, the collective in my town, when I muscle tested them a month ago, was 203. So, that's a long way to go. Don't forget that this scale runs from 1 to 1,000. 1 is an amoeba. 1,000 is Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Zoroaster, and this ancient priest from ancient times, ancient Egypt. It's a exponential logarithmic scale. I don't know. Read Dr. Hawkins' book, Transcending the Levels of Consciousness, or Power versus Force, to get more information about that kind of stuff. Okay, the next week we're going to change the page. Raise the Vibe Tribe, 540, but to give you the idea that, in flow states, when you're winning the Stanley Cup, when you're Wayne Gretzky, you're actually at 900, even higher than this. So, this is when, you really should stay at 900 all the time. I would say higher is better in general. On the low end of the scale, at the very bottom is apathy, and then below apathy is death. 0 on the scale would be dead. So, 1,000 is like fully alive, more alive than any of us are. So, anybody logical and rational would say we need to move up, raise the Vibe Tribe. Then the next week, we're going to go vegan, 540. Because, well, especially when you meet extraterrestrials that might look like your farm animals or something. Because they might, and it's just that, and the farm animals themselves, as you get more conscious, they get more conscious. There used to be a TV show in the 1960s, black and white, Mr. Ed, a talking mule. I don't know, you get your consciousness up, and the animal spirits might be able to talk to you by telepathy. I'm serious, I'm not kidding. Okay, the next week, Gift Economy 540. Charles Eisenstein's book, Sacred Economics, The Gift Economy, is a good textbook. Which means you don't have to carry money. You don't have to carry a purse. You don't have to have like a retinal scan so that they deduct it from your bank account. Because with the gift economy, you don't have to walk around with money. And we're getting rid of identity cards and driver's licenses and all that kind of shit. Because if you want to run naked through the street, then for fuck's sakes, go. I'm not going to stop you, and I'm not going to tell you need to carry all of this identification. Why? Because we were all born naked, for fuck's sakes, you stupid prudish people, 2022, and you're so fucking prudish like it's 1890. Didn't you know in 1890 in England, in London, England, all afternoon, all the lawyers and the doctors, they all closed their offices and they called for their call girl to come over because they did the afternoon big bop. That's what they did. They whored. There were so many women in London. They were all whores because the men didn't want to get married. They want to try out all the different women, etc. Hugs and grins at 5:40. I'm serious. It's high vibe. It's fun. It feels good. All right, 5:40. Follow your bliss. Famous ancient wisdom given to us by Professor Joseph Campbell of the book The Hero of 1,000 Faces, and the professor who inspired George Lucas to make Star Wars. Believe it or not, it's all true. Follow your bliss. Okay, the next one. 600, moving up the scale, we go to peace. And if you get to 600, you get a spiritual title called Perfect. So if you want to meet Mr. Perfect or Mrs. Perfect, you got to find somebody who's at 600 on the scale of human consciousness. I'm not going to tell you that yours truly is at 600, but, if you learn the muscle test and you do get 600, then you got the right answer. Okay, and angels get their wings at 600 on the scale of human consciousness. Well, you got the spiritual title of perfect, and you're a winged angel at 600. So there's your marketing campaign for today. If you want to hire me as your marketing consultant, my name is Bobby Burrows, and sometimes I do the naked news.